this is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for all sign forecast for, what is it, September 16th through the 17th. Happy Mexican Independence Day to all of my beautiful Latinos, all my Latinos. I love you guys. Viva Mexico. For the rest of you guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the reading. It is a very important day today for my community, my people, my ancestors. So I wanted to spend the night outside, and the actual day is tomorrow, but everybody's out, parading and everything here in the rack. So, yeah, if you do hear loud noises, it's, it should have died down by now. So, I waited till exactly this time so that it can, calm down. They were celebrating all day today, so all right. So for you guys, we're going to do all sign forecast going from Aries all the way to Pisces, and we're going to get started now just because it's already 9 and I know people have to go to sleep tonight so that they could be ready for tomorrow. Okay, all right, for you guys, my Aries, I'm going to use the Anime Tarot, and I might mix it with the Starseed Oracle deck. It's being called today. It's calling me today. Let's see what we got for you. Interesting. I want to pull out this Ace of... You know what? Let me timestamp for Aries. Morning, Terry. I'm in Aries. Perfect. Right on time. Aries, 141. How's everything going for you, Terry? Hopefully you're okay and enjoying this beautiful morning. It's 9 p.m. over here, Central Time, U.S. time, right? I meant to say Central U.S. time, but it's one of those days. I'm getting full energy. I don't know why. It's even in the description. I'm getting full energy. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, welcome. Hopefully you guys are doing good, settling in today. It's great. Perfect. Hey. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Yes. For my Aries, yeah, I wanted to say the full energy. It's the stars. This like emphasis on the star. You know why? Because what comes out next was like you have the Six of Cups with the Ace of Wands here. I'm getting preparing for something. Like bow tie, preparing for an interview, something very big. Something big, you're preparing for something, getting ready for it. There's something about preparation. It could even be a gift, right? You're gifting someone something because, again, this bow tie comes out again in the Lovers. There's this bow tie here. Tying something, preparing for something is what I'm getting. You guys are also in a uniform here. So I'm getting like bow tie. If someone's going after an interview this week or preparing for like a present, a party, if you're preparing for school, whatever it is that you're preparing for, you're ready. I'm getting full energy. It's the beginning of something here for you guys. This party could be like a celebration into transitioning into something, right? And I'm getting it puts you right away, this whatever you're preparing for, it's putting you in the full energy, which is beginner's mind. The Fool also correlates to inner child because of the wand energy, and beginning a path, forging your own path with the 0, right? Let's see what else. Hey, welcome. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, look at this Page of Wands. It's a beginner, though. It's what I'm getting. Like, you're looking forward to this chapter of your life. I don't know. It's almost as if some version of you has to come out to play, or this version of you, this version of you that's beginning something. It's like you're involving your inner child here. So it's like it gets to come out to play. It gets to meet new people. It's almost as if you guys were having trouble getting along with people or finding people that, giving people a chance. I'm getting that's what you're focusing on this season, really being open towards new experiences or dealing with people that you may not have wanted to give a chance to before, right? And I mean, like, just maybe if there were people that you didn't really relate to, it's like you're finding reasons or ways to relate to them. I'm getting that this is a good skill to have. You're becoming more social, and just, again, it's like working. There's this uniform involved, so I'm getting either school or you're working as a collaborations. You're working with people. With the butterfly, I'm getting, again, the transitioning, right? Because it's a social butterfly. I'm getting that it took you forever to get to this transformation, but it's essential, because I feel like this season, like I said, you're beginning. So if your inner child is being, I don't want to say utilized, if you're bringing forth your inner child during every single moment of your life, I'm getting that this is good preparation, so that, you know, once you're more experienced with channeling that energy, right, into everything that you do, I'm getting you'll be sent into something else, or you're preparing for something even greater or bigger, right? And I'm getting this season, the emphasis is on the beginner's mind, open-minded, social, willing to give things and people a chance, a try, because we're human, and it's part of the process, it's part of the journey. That was for the wand energy. Now, when we come to the cup energy, I got a 10 of cups. If you add them all together, I got a 6 of cups with the 3 of cups and the Ace of cups. The only thing is that it's different. This is different. It's a 10 in total. The cups combined is a 10. I'm getting this has to do with people. Like, this could be 6 different types of people, right? And I'm getting that you're learning how to, again, get along with people that are not like you. Or because, again, it's like, sorry, if you think of this as school or coworkers, you just deal with certain people. And again, they're all different. They all come from different walks of life. And I'm getting that you're just learning how to be yourself, right? It's almost as if your inner children are willing to talk to their inner children, right? But it's like again, not everybody's gonna get along, but I'm getting you're gonna make it work. You're gonna make it work because it's essential to your life progress. I feel like I'm talking to a child or somebody who's just has trouble dealing with people. With the Empress energy, I'm getting, yeah, like you're actually, okay, for some of you guys, it's not even that. I'm getting that you just struggled getting along with people your whole life. So, but I mean, I don't just mean like talking to people, right? Because anyone can really talk to people. I'm getting like building real connections, even with the unlikeliest kind of people. Like really being intimate, not sexually, just intimate, right? I'm getting you're showing up like this though as the Empress. That's being open and willing to learn from others, to be with others, to talk to others, accept others for the good and the bad. And I'm also getting with this that I think you used to struggle or feeling like you weren't worthy to be seen. Maybe the way you grew up made you feel like people didn't really see you. But this was actually something with self-esteem. I feel like you're gonna show up knowing that you're worth getting to know, you're worth people seeing. Like people see you, people will see you, but you have to put yourself out there first, and that's what you're going to do. You're putting yourself out there, and people are actually going to receive you in ways that you might not have anticipated. And so this is going to help heal your heart in a way, because you always thought that people don't understand you, or maybe you kept being around people who didn't understand you, who didn't want to see you for who you were, who didn't see you at face value. And now it's like that could have been a reason as to why you wouldn't be open towards people. But now you're going to surprise yourself. You're going to take a risk and face that fear. And once you do, you're going to realize that people will receive you in ways that you didn't expect. But you have to be willing to take the risk. And here you are doing that. Hello. How are you guys? Hi, welcome, David. Top boy. Come on. Hey, come on, welcome. Hey, Jawad, welcome, Jawad. Is it going to be a good thing for the future? Yes. Because this is the age of Aquarius, right? This is really good for you guys. I feel like there's justice in that, right? Because I'm getting that if you guys struggle to think that people really love you as you are or accept you as you are, it's like this season you're gonna learn that it was just, it could have been a coping mechanism, right? Hiding from people so that you could feel safe. But it robs you from actually having an experience, an authentic experience when it comes to dealing with people. So now that you get to know people, you get to talk to people, you're gonna be like, oh my God, this isn't so bad. And people aren't that bad. Do you see what I'm saying? People do see me. But the only reason people see you is because you allowed them to see you, because you finally think you're worthy of it. Cool? It's amazing. This is going to be impactful to you and others, because I'm getting too that this is, we're all really focusing on healing and focusing on the collective. This is a win for the collective. We're going from people who only choose ourselves, being selfish, very primal instincts, to the whole collective. All right, that was for my Aries. The next sign is going to be for my Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully that made sense. I feel like we all battle that. We all struggle to be seen, but it's to a certain degree. There's some people that really struggle with it, like really, really struggle. And then there's others who struggle with intimacy. It's almost as if it's an avoidance. Anybody who's in an avoidance tends to be that way. They would prefer to be on their own and alone than to be around people, because they could either just get exhausted, emotionally exhausted, or they're just not used to being that social. It's the social component though. It's almost as if you're ready for that type of commitment, to be seen, that type of commitment to others, right? All right, hopefully that made sense. The next sign is going to be for Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, White Runs, welcome. Yeah, I'm getting avoidance. Anybody that's an avoidant has a social avoidant an avoidant personality. I'm getting that. Yeah. All right. Taurus. Man, I feel like there's a lot of action taking place. I know Venus. We're at the highlight of Venus this week. What was it? Venus in, was it Scorpio? I don't remember, but Venus has a lot to do with it this weekend. It's all about like love, the social components, gifts, and just, anything that has to do with Venus, beauty, love, feminine energy, stuff like that. It's going to be very, very good for you guys this week. It's going to highlight a lot of that energy for you guys these next 3 days, okay? But I think it starts today. It's at its peak today, okay? Let's see what else. We have 8 of Wands with the Knight of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So, Taurus, 1349. Okay. All right, Taurus, you guys have just, I'm telling you, man, this was your season. Plain and simple. 1974 to 13, what is coming? Anyways, so we got 8 of Wands energy. This is one of the best energies. This is the divine saying, congratulations. You looking forward to a lot of changes, swift changes taking place, and then your life just moving at a certain pace, a really fast, positive pace. And that's their way of saying just buckle up and be ready, because life is going to go like, this season's going to move fast. These next couple of days are going to go by fast. And I feel like it's like a beginning of a journey. I know it's an 8 of Wands, but it's a beginning of a journey in a way for you guys, or maybe the speed of it. With 8 of Wands and the Knight of Cups, this is you like, yup. You say no more, God. I'm ready. You getting on your little horse ready to move. Like I'm telling you, you are for this ride, the ride of your life, the adventure of your life, adventure time, right? Like adventure of your life. Here you are with the Knight of Cups open and willing to experience things this season that you may not have been open to experience that months ago. It could have been a month ago. You weren't open. As emotionally invested, you're emotionally invested now. Taurus. There's this it's almost as if this season is not just about the creation, it's not just about feminine energy, fertility. It's not all about that. It's also about like the heart, your emotions, being open to feeling all type of emotions that can come up in the moment, during your daily experience. This is you going with the flow and you just getting ready to go along this ride, getting ready to build on what is your foundation, your happiness, right? Because it's all purple. It's a Four of Wands, it's happiness, it's celebrations. It's like you're willing and open to celebrate every single moment of your life, however you can. That's how good it's going to feel for you these next 3-4 days. Okay, Taurus, I'm getting you've been preparing for something like this. And the day's here. You've been called to step up like your version of happiness. It's like the divine's asking, how happy can you be? Really? Let's sit there for a second and ask, how happy can you really be? Or are we letting those small things get to us? Right? Because the more flexible we are in our approach, right, through the everyday moments, it shouldn't be as difficult. It shouldn't have to be that much of a conflict, that much of anything. You shouldn't be that exhausted. Do you see what I'm saying? So the divine's saying, it's your choice. The offer is there. How much happiness can you experience in the moment? It's up to you. And I'm getting that you're taking that on. You're taking that bet on. You're looking at you're just thinking about like, okay, if I'm the reason why I'm not as happy as I can be, not saying that you're not happy. I'm just saying if you're the reason why you're not as happy as you can be, you're going to take that challenge and see how much you can step it up this season. And if you don't feel like this is you right now, that's the point. Right? Because there's always going to be issues. There's always going to be drama. There's always going to be something that comes in and disrupts your flow. But the whole point is, do you want to remain negative or do you want to change that and be as positive as you can be, is the question. And I feel like it's easier said than done. But again, it's a mindset. You've experienced both. Right? So it's up to you. Where do you want to go from here on out? I understand there's days that are not perfect. There are days that do exhaust you, but it's only a portion of the day. That's not the whole day, right? Like, we are allowed to be upset about something, but by the next day, we should be fine, right? It's a new day for a reason. It's the present. What can we unveil here in that moment? How do we best express ourselves in the present moment? Do you see what I'm saying? Let's take on that challenge. It's a challenge for a lot of us because, again, we may not have felt safe enough to be focused on the present, but here we are now. There's no excuse now. There really isn't. With the Two of Cups, yeah. Taking on that challenge, like, hey, I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to give up, to just go with the flow. If that's what the divine's requiring of me, then I'm going to do it because I don't want to keep being miserable. Right? Separation and union. Separation, Five of Pentacles. We can always feel like this. There's always a reason to feel like this. But then that means we got to work a little bit harder on, there's always a reason to feel in union. Balanced, happy, with the flow, at peace, experiencing everything that life has to offer in the moment. God's been telling us this again and again and again. Do we really hear? Are we listening? Are we really hearing this? Right? With Temperance, again, it's the same thing. Union and divine timing. or separation. You've done enough healing to know which one, and throughout the day, this is what the two options, and you decide which one you want to go after. Every single day, you have the choice. Every second, you have the choice. Every minute. The only reason I'm saying this is because the divine wants the divine wants you to know that this is what life's about. This is what life's about, and you might be missing it. Do you want to keep missing it? Is the question, right? Another card telling nonsense people here, so much waste of time, and yet your name is empty. My whole point exactly. You feel empty. That's sad. Go fix that. How can I find happiness? I just told you how. I just gave you the answer. I'm tired of going through pain, Jocelyn. I don't know what to do anymore. No, the divine told you exactly what you have to do. White runs, but you don't listen. The divine's told you again and again. The divine has told you again and again and again. You gotta cry. You don't want to cry. You gotta let go. Let go. Let God. Okay? All right, the next card is the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Yeah. You're ready. You're ready. You put yourself first this time. You're ready for the adventure. You're happy. You're not making any more excuses. You keep wanting to fight. This ain't the one for you. If this reading's not for you, you know it's not for you. Like, don't force it, right? But I'm getting whoever you are, you understand you're your own problem. You're your own problem. Everyone's their own problem. If you're not happy, it's because you're your own problem. You're in the way. This is you saying, I'm done being my own problem. I'm gonna go get my ish together and go love myself enough to go be happy. And here you are. That's why you're on your way to the Four of Wands. It's gratitude. It's celebration. It's peace of mind. It's balance. It's wholesome. One with the flow, right? Going with the flow. Taurus, this season, man, I'm telling you, you went from this separation to union. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, the difference of energy within these two cards. You made that happen for yourself. These last 2 months has been a huge transformative season for you. Like, this is the best thing that could have ever happened to you. I'm getting whoever you were, Taurus, you were so miserable. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, isolated, right? To this. And understanding why the divine was saying, just listen to us, get out of your own way, you'll be happier. Would you rather be right? Or would you rather be happy? Some of you guys said, I'm done being right. That didn't get me anywhere. It only got you loneliness, sadness, and conflict. But some of you guys ended up happy. And look at that. Happiness. Now you're like, dang, this is what I want all the time. Screw fighting. I want it to be chill, subtle, calm. That's what I want my life to reflect. And look, this is what you made for yourself. Congratulations, Taurus. All right, that was for my Taurus. The next sign is going to be for my Geminis. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Your lipstick is horrible. It does not match. So, does it look like I give a shit what you think? All right. Gemini. I'm going to use the Black Moon Astrology cards for you guys. Okay. There's two cards that came out. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I was not anticipating this energy. It's fucking gorgeous. This is interesting. I never had two of these cards come out at the same time together, so I'll timestamp this. Don't worry. Yo, mama home. That's embarrassing. Nobody ever talks about somebody's mom like that. You need home training, cake. I guarantee you, you don't have home training. I guarantee you, nobody loves you. You don't love yourself. You go come onto my channel and disrespect me like that, you don't love yourself. Or your siblings, or your sisters. We're a whole community. You're disrespectful. It's disrespectful. All right. Gemini. 2543, 2543. All right. I have for you guys, I'm using the Black Moon Astrology cards. I have two beautiful energies here. It almost reminds me of like sisters, kindred spirits. This could be like a couple, two female couples. I don't know. But I'm getting kindred spirits. So you got sacrifice and you got Cancer. Right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. You see this? Neptune and then Cancer. But look at these gorgeous, it's just like, look, it's matters of the heart, remember? I'm getting you both are very in sync, subtle, gentle energy. Either this is you and a sister, a sibling, or you and a partner, but you guys are like fully in sync, you're fully interconnected. It's funny because look, you have the 3 moons, so it's like higher knowledge hidden. You guys could be like siblings who telepathically, or best friends who telepathically send each other intuitive messages. It could be a mom or an aunt. It's a female relationship. It could be an aunt and a niece, a bigger sister, younger sister, mom and daughter, and they're just best friends. With 12th house though, look, it's like this is the person you call to, because I'm getting the person you call when you need support, love and support, and this person just receives this person looks forward to talking to you. Hey B, welcome, welcome. This person looks forward to talking to you. This person looks, it's like this person, you guys think about each other. If one thinks about the other receives the information, and they'll call you, or you'll call them. And then I'm getting when you guys connect, it's like always a great experience. If you're down, this person says the right words to you, and vice versa. You say the right things to that person when they're down. When you guys need each other's support, you're there. You guys give each other good insight. It's equal reciprocity with information, dialogue. It's just a great. You ever deal with people that they just heal you? They're not trying to, but I'm getting that by you engaging with that energy, you just feel uplifted and enlightened. And I feel like that person is that to you. I'm getting this is the person that, again, this is one of the few relationships that you have that you cherish like that, because it could have taken a while to build that, right? It could have taken you your whole life. And I'm getting that this relationship is sacred, that you wouldn't know what to do without this relationship, but it's almost as if it's not out of attachment or codependency. It's more of, I'm grateful for this person in my life. I'm grateful for this just addition into my life. How you doing? I'm doing good, B. Hopefully you're doing good. What else? Okay, I'm grateful for this. Yeah. Relationship. Look, 11th house friends. Look how much this person loves you. Like, you guys love each other. You're there through thick and thin. They know the good and the bad within you, but they never, okay, even if they were to judge, you never felt like they were trying to judge you. I think they were trying to ascend you or get you to see where you could grow. And you never took it as offense. You never took it as a wrong thing. I'm getting that you always saw that this person had good intentions towards you. And if this person ever gave you advice, it was coming from a pure place, because this person didn't gain anything out of them telling you or giving you advice. Do you see what I'm saying? They gained nothing from it. They just wanted to see you happy. and vice versa. You wanted to see them happy, and I feel like that's why you appreciate this friendship or whatever this relationship is. Again, it could be siblings or aunt and niece, or, you know, best friends, mom and daughter. I'm getting you guys aren't even close to each other. I feel like you guys call each other. Maybe you guys used to live near each other and now you don't. So every time you do see them, it's like a big deal. For some of you guys, I'm getting phone calls. Yeah, I feel like once you reach out to them and get what you need, you know, not that you're expecting something, but like I feel like you love this check-in, to just check in with this person. Then you go and this person gives you the right momentum or perspective to push you, right? To push you forward. And it's like it gives you purpose and meaning in life. The next card is Fifth House, creativity. Again, this person says the right thing to you that you've needed to hear, or gives you a different insight and perspective. And now you can go out there and kind of go from, you know, feeling torn and stuck into, okay, I understand. There's clarity now. I can move forward. I can be happy. I can try to change, right? Or add this or adapt this concept into my life. This is beautiful. All right, that was for my Geminis. The next sign is going to be for my Cancer. Okay, Cancer. All right, let's see. Okay. This is interesting. I wasn't expecting this for Cancer. Okay. Probably need self-care. Yes, yes, yes. I wake up with pains in my heart. All right. Cancer, 3230, 3230. 3230. I'm getting Saturn energy. I'm getting you're on your way to get something. It's interesting that White Runs brought that pains in this heart. Getting you're on your way to find something, get something. This is you on a journey. You see how this person's focused on whatever this is, finding clarity. Maybe there's a truth that's coming in. There's this truth that came into you or is coming into you now, and I'm getting that it's going to enlighten the path or clarify the path because it's Sun Spirit. It's going to clarify your path, and then it's going to make you move. This truth has such insight, it has such power that you're going to move forward. Or you're on your way to finding or recovering or picking something back up that you lost. You done lost this. This is a version of yourself that you dropped or lost or forgot about years ago, and you thought you could live without this. This reminds me of the heart. You thought you could live without this. If this is a person, if this is the love of your life, if this is a family member, a best friend, if this is somebody that you love beyond what you can understand, and you thought, hey, you know, maybe it's not meant to be, or you're not meant to be in each other's life forever, and you're just meant to kind of live your life how you were meant to. It's almost as if you pick success over your own heart or somebody else that you love beyond your wildest, like you didn't understand. And I think it's because you did not understand how much you loved this, or how essential your heart is in your everyday life, that you thought you could live without it. Cancer. And it's funny because you're a Cancer. I didn't expect that from the Cancers, right? Because I feel like they are all about love, their family, their selves, right? And I'm getting, again, you might have made a choice that you chose finances. You could have chosen to live abroad, as an example. You could have chosen to walk away from everything you had thinking, okay, well, let me go discover who I am. You go out of nowhere, you leave, and only to realize that everything you've ever loved and wanted was at home. And you left this behind. For some of you guys, it's not another person, it's just you. You left your heart behind a long ass time ago. And you kept wondering, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Thinking that you could just get up, go to work, live your life, and think your way through things. Being logical, being safe is gonna get me so far. I can be the most successful person with the most money in the world, and I can, you know, focus on my career and or focus on whatever, your projects, your house, your car, whatever. This is an example. You know to what degree you chose something over your own heart. Only to find out that you're bored as hell. You're bored as hell because you chose everything in the sun except your heart. Everything under the sun except your heart. That's the one thing you forgot or you chose to leave behind because you thought you could live without it. Yeah, life is safer. It's safe, it's comfortable, it's boring. But there's no love. You sacrificed it. And I feel like some of you guys feel dead inside. Some of you guys feel like burden, you feel exhaustion, you feel pain, you feel abandoned, isolated, you feel alone, you feel misunderstood. And that's only because you left your heart behind. You thought you could live. Society tells you could live without your heart, especially after a heartbreak, only to find out that is not true, that is a lie. And you just realized it this week. It's going to become so apparent. And the only reason this is coming up now for you, Cancer, is because Venus is square. I forgot where Venus is squared, but Venus, it's in a highlight right now. I forgot what planetary aspect it was in. It was highlighting Venus this week, especially today and forward. So this is a reminder to you. You could be comfortable. You could be okay where you're at now, but it's not really a life worth living if your heart's not involved. If your heart's not a part of it. Hey, off guard, welcome. See, this is what I'm saying. You're just not getting it, White Runs. You're not. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad, but you cannot live without your heart. And nobody can save you. Only you can save yourself. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I know it's hard to believe, but you can go out there looking for people to restore your heart to peace to restore it. You could look to people to go and love you beyond what you could love yourself, only to find out that that's never going to happen. That is never going to happen, because it is no one else's responsibility to make you happy but yourself. What else? Yeah. You got the Ten of Wands. You're just struggling, bro. All around the board, Cancer. You're struggling with the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who, again, the Queen of Cups is always the person that you go to, and the Queen of Cups will give you advice based on their heart. Heart-based decisions. Not logical decisions. That's the King of Swords. This is the Queen of Cups in reverse, meaning that you closed your heart a long time ago. And you're too scared to go out there and get it back. That's the truth. Because it's easier to be closed off than it is to give love a chance again. But look at the cost, bro. It almost seems like everything you do in your life is a burden and you're exhausted because there's no fun in what you're doing. There's no fun. There's no risks. There's no there's no risks. It's boring. It's cold. Right? When are you going to turn this over? Open up your heart. And the reason a lot of people gave up on their hearts, heartbreak. They're afraid to open up and try again. They're afraid to risk again. They're afraid to love like that again because they're afraid of getting their heart broken again. But you're at a point in your life where that's not an excuse anymore because you see, you've lived like that. Are you happy? No. What's the point of living life if you're not happy? For Cancer, whoever you are. With the Page of Cups, it's saying you got to be a hero. Be the hero of your own life and go and live your life and give love a chance again. Open up your heart and give love a chance again. And that means you have to heal. Heal from what your heart's broken over. That's what you need, healing. And once you do that, you'll be fine again. You'll be willing to risk again. You'll be willing to love again. We are so blessed. It is a blessing to come into this life, experience love, experience rough hardships. It's a blessing to get your heart broken because it meant that you gave life a chance again. You gave you gave people a chance to be. That's the whole point of the life experience. It's okay to deal with 2, 3, 4 heartbreaks and then heal, recuperate, and then go and do it again. That's the beauty of life. Exactly. Exactly. But you can. You will. That's all it is. You're scared. But just once you heal, you'll be ready. There's nothing the heart can't heal from. It's not even the heart. That's the thing. It's not your heart. It's your mind. It's terrified that it's going to get hurt again. Your mind is not in sync with the heart. It's literally trying to protect it and your heart is uncomfortable. All your heart wants to do is love. But your mind won't let it. You don't trust. Okay. That was for my Cancers. The next sign is going to be for my Leos. We're going to use the Anime Tarot for my Leos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I don't know if it was going this way or if it's going that way. I think it's going this way. Okay. All right. Leo. There's a lot of cards. It's going to be 4, but I think that's enough. Okay. Leo. 4326, Leo, 4326. Okay. All right. I'm getting for Leo, it's not the worst energy. I'm getting a lot of sword energy. I got the 3 of Swords with the 6 of Swords, right? But I think this one was trying to come out this way. See what I'm saying? Swords, the realm of the mind. The realm of the mind. With a 3 of Swords is considered heartbreak. The 6 of Swords is considered trying to walk away, but still having a whole bunch of baggage from or residue from what you just experienced, but still wanting to walk away. Do you see what I'm saying? But when you mix these 2 cards with a 5 of Wands and a 2 of Swords, this is conflict. Conflict and being stuck and not being able to see, Leo. I'm getting the fire energy is that's what it is. It's you would rather be in conflict because there's something about you being in conflict that makes you feel alive, or you know this energy too well. It's like you're best friends with being in conflict just to be in conflict to prove that you're right. there's something about this conflict that worries me a little bit. Because Leo, you're all about the wand energy, but I'm getting with the 5. I'm getting like you like getting into arguments, or you like being right to the point where you're willing to battle anybody just to prove to them that you're better, or that your way is the right way. I'm getting this is somebody who loves, not loves, but they do very well in conflict. Because they live in that energy. You could live in that energy for a very long time, and that's what's scary about it. Humans, I think, will normally get tired of being in conflict like that all the time. But I'm getting that you're that type of person that you've been in that conflict for so long, that energy for so long, that you're used to it. It's a part of who you are. It's made you stronger and more resilient, right? It's like what you want to say, but I think that's, again, it's not coming from I feel like you're not learning anything because of it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's almost as if you're designing the rules to your own game, right? Or to the rules of life. Life has its own rules already. And if you don't agree with the rules of life, you're going to forge your own path and say, this is how I play the game. But it's almost to the point where, like, I think you just want to battle with people or argue with people because it's more fun. Or yo, who is this? Because it's more fun, or I'm getting like you just love destruction. Yo, what is this? Who is this? I'm getting like, it's not even low-key energy. Low-key, like the character. It's not like deception energy. It's more like you just love picking on people. You love starting little fights with people. You like pushing people's buttons because that's funny to you. And it's like when somebody pushes your buttons back, you're like, yes, somebody wants to fight me, like battle with me, or somebody wants to argue with me or debate with me. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm getting that it's to the point where like you'll pick on everybody, or you'll start something with everybody, subtle little jabs to see who's gonna fight with you back, only to realize that nobody wants to fight with you. Like, okay, well, some people do, but yo, who are you, bro? I don't know. I can't even judge this energy. I can't, because it's who you are and you know it. It's almost as if for some of you guys, okay, this might come out wrong, but that's a turn on to you. That's a turn on to you. Finding somebody that will treat you bad or like tell you off, you find that attractive, Leo. I think that that's just how you are, or how you were raised. I don't even know. Like, you're the type of person that can dish out insults, and you want your people or your friends to dish you back. Like, that's just how you like it. You're rough. You thrive in that energy. You'd be bored without it. I feel like healthy is not for you. You'd be bored. Bored out of your mind. I don't know why I wanted to say this, but this is what's coming out. I hope you don't think I'm insulting you. I'm not. This is just what it is. I'm not even mad at you. It's just what some people are like that. They're just meant like that. They're built like that. Anything for Leo? I'm not going to give you advice. I feel like the divine's going to give you this advice. What do you want me to convey to Leo here? God, what do you want me to say to Leo that's of importance besides displaying what they already know their character is, right? Or saying, stating what their character is. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles did come out earlier. This is separation. This is somebody who feels like they don't belong, or they're not a part of the game. They're not a part of the group. This is a very lonesome person. Deep down inside, when they're by themselves, they're alone. And that's why you go out there starting trouble with people, or pushing people's boundaries and insult people sometimes, because I feel like that's your way of getting attention. Or that's your way of feeling like you belong. Because I feel like if you were to just show up as yourself without trying to tell somebody something, I feel like maybe you wouldn't know how to be. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what if you just showed up and you didn't insult people? Then you wouldn't know what to do. You'd just show up and you'd be awkward. Because you've never done anything other than want to get a rise out of people. So now you're sitting there like, oh shit, maybe I am the problem. And now you're going to sit there and say, okay, well, how do I fix this? Because I don't want to be alone anymore. So if I want to have friends, if I want to be around people and not always want to start something, how do I show up? Well, you have to believe that people aren't going to show up and just insult you. You have to believe that people actually want to get to know you. And that might be scary. Because now that you know people aren't going to attack you, when they meet you, they might just want to get to know you, then the real you has to come out. But one, you've never let that version of yourself come out. And two, you wouldn't know because you've never seen that version of yourself come out with others. It's a mind. It's the way you are, the way you behave. And you're realizing you can choose different, to be different, act different, show up different. And you'll be surprised at how well people are going to receive you. Then you wouldn't feel so lonely. Or like you got to start something with someone. Right? Damn. Yeah. Show you're presenting the world to people. This is you presenting who you really are to others and figuring out what that is. All right, that was for my Leo. The next sign is going to be for my Virgo. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Damn, that reading was powerful. I like that reading. Can you explain to the divine you're talking about, please? You're still here messaging? Why? Go somewhere else. You don't get me. What's the point of you commenting? Can I ask you a question? Hi. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, great. Do a jumping jack. This coming from Pork Chop. Can you do a jumping jack, Pork Chop? Your name is Pork Chop. You should change that. All right. Virgo. We're going to use the anime tarot. Do I want to mix it? Nah, not right now. Not right now. Ooh, I love this energy. Virgo, your energy is completely different from Leo's. This is the opposite of that. I love this energy for Virgos. All right, Virgos, 5255, 5255. 5255 for Virgo. All right, I'm getting Judgment with the Queen of Cups. When I get Judgment with the Queen of Cups, it talks to me about hearing something. Someone's getting your attention, being called to do something. You're getting instructions from the divine, right? Because they're blowing the trumpets, catching your attention with this cross, with this flag. And then you're over here like watching intently to see what the divine's trying to tell you to do or where it's trying to push you to go with the water in the background. Then you got, this is the Queen of Cups here. Wherever you're at, I'm getting like, you're done here. Whatever you've been doing here, you're done here. And you know that. You've long been you've grown up to the point that this concept or whatever this is, an environment or a belief system, it's long overdue. Long overdue. It's getting to the point where you know you were supposed to move out of here. But the reason you haven't is because you've been comfortable and you've been feeling good and you like your little spot. It's a good little place. So why move? It almost reminds me of like, you know, when you go to a party or an event and you find a good little hideout spot so you can sit and chill. But it's like the more longer you stay in this hideout spot, you avoid getting up and going to different locations and getting to know different people. Networking, socializing, a new experience, a new environment. Do you see what I'm saying? Staying in the same environment is cool and all, and it's cool, it's comfy, it's nice. But the divine is saying you're going to be bored. If you haven't been already bored, you're not meant to be in this little cup. You're a siren. You're equipped to be in an ocean. I feel like this is a new opportunity. You're being called to step into something or go somewhere. And I feel like you're scared because you know that the minute you move into this direction, it's going to be a complete change in scenery, in lifestyle choices, in decision making, in personality, in a belief system. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a big change, but you're long overdue for it. You've been long overdue for it. It's time. I didn't time you out. That was white runs. I will rarely time you out unless if you start attacking my own, like my viewers. That's when I time you out. But somebody else timed you out because they felt like it. Yo, I don't give a fuck. And if you want, I'll time you out myself. Don't worry. All right. Hello. Good morning, Rada. Rebecca started laughing. No, I just came back. I'm curious. Hi, Cam. Welcome. And she still didn't answer you. Inappropriate laughter. And she still didn't answer you. What do you mean? That the divine, what is it? I already told you what the divine was telling you. Like, if you're not getting my readings, then you didn't listen to anything I said. So why would I have to repeat myself just for you? You made the choice not to listen. You made the choice not to listen, not me. I said what I had to say. That either you're slow or you just don't want to listen. Which one is it? All right. So as I was saying, Virgo. Look at this. Yeah. See how I was saying you were stuck where you were at? You got the Grand Cross Provoker with Saturn return age. So again, it's time. I feel like you're too big for this environment anyways. But I feel like you're, again, and this has to do with the matters of the heart too, because there's a reason why the Queen of Cups came out. It was a Queen of Cups. I feel like love is calling you. Your heart's telling you, let's go. Let's go live. Oh, so sorry. Excuse me. Oh, did not mean to do that. I apologize. I am so sorry. I'm embarrassed. Oops. Sorry. Anyways, your heart is saying, like, let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's live our lives. Like, I'm tired of being here alone and bored. And I feel like you're like, but I don't wanna. Only to find out that you're going to be so much happier when you go and live the life you were meant to live. Let your heart take you somewhere. You deserve it. You deserve to be happy. I should have called this title Matters of the Heart for the whole 12 sign forecast, because this is what the heart's been trying to tell you. Let's go have some fun. Go to the park. Go to Six Flags. Go do something. Go do a party. Go be social. Go get out of your funk and go live your life. Go take a chance on yourself. All right, that was for Virgo. Was that 52? We're still early. Let's see what else for Virgo. I'm going to use the Black Moon Astrology cards. It's crazy how people come talking BS, they end up liking tarot. Exactly. This is how you stay at 8 viewers. She's still... Bro, weren't you here last time? This is what I'm saying. They just love attention. I feel like you guys don't get that attention at home. So I feel like that's why you stay here. You know what I'm saying? You come here because I give you attention that you probably wanted your mama to give you. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I'm not mad at you. Hello, Herschel. Welcome. I committed on one tarot card stream. Now it's all I see now. Goddamn BS. Well, then just... I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you just needed to hear this. Maybe you needed to hear this. I don't know. Hi, Kay. Welcome. First I was empty. Now I'm slow, so rude. You're cooked with that nonsense. You don't even believe the nonsense you're saying. You need Jesus. So now I'm the mean one. Did you hear that Leo reading where I said you poke and poke and poke, and then when somebody treats you like shit back, you're like, oh my God, I'm the victim here. Weren't you talking mad shit to me, Empty, like twice? You came here and talked twice to me like trash. But then, oh, when I talk shit back to you, you can't handle it? That's what I'm saying. One, a victim. You're the victim now, aren't you, Empty? Exactly. Victim. No, I'm just tripped out on your beat, babe. Okay, whatever. All right, let's see. Virgo. Anything else for Virgo? Virgo. Virgo. Okay, yep. I feel somebody feels pressure. There's pressure. You're feeling it. You sense it. Somebody's scared and they're very uncomfortable when it comes to opening your heart or dealing with emotions. Somebody's afraid of their emotions. They're afraid of them. They're terrified of them because I feel like you're not used to being in your emotions, validating your emotions, listening to your own emotions. You are terrified because you're not experienced in this area, but the divine is saying it's time to be. Do you see what I'm saying? It's so much easier to stay where you're at because you only deal with certain amount of things. It's a limited lifestyle. It's a secure lifestyle. There's only certain outcomes that come out of you staying where you're at. Versus when you go out and live your life, you feel a whole array of emotions. And now you have to own up to all of them and take accountability for all of these emotions. And I feel like it's a big investment. I don't know if you think you're ready for it or not. You're kind of like, nah, I don't think I can do this. I'm sensing more fear than anything. I feel like you think you're not strong enough to cope with your own emotions. Or sense of, there's this lack of like, it's not respect, it's more of like self-assurance. Like you're lacking a little bit of confidence when it comes to handling emotions. That's what it is. You don't think you're capable of doing it, but you will be. It's just you're new at this. Give yourself a chance to adjust and feel everything out and just give yourself the time. At least by you going out and doing it and showing up and giving yourself the chance to go and explore, that's you facing your fears. That's a big deal. It just takes time to adjust to something new like that, and you can do it. You're so ready for this change. I'm telling you, you're going to be happier. I promise you, you're going to be happier. Give yourself this chance to be. You got this. All right, that was for Virgo. Virgo. All right, the next sign is going to be for my Libras. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This chick has this street demeanor that's kind of hot. She said the street demeanor. How do you know I'm from the streets? Her, you could tell, for sure. I ain't even mad at you, bro. Facts. These are facts. Okay. Libra. Happy birthday, MPO. Shout out, it's my birthday. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Vader. My name is Mpo, pronounce Mpa. Mpa. Happy birthday, Mpa. God bless you. Hope you get better soon. This person still says something. Oh my God. And it was condescending as hell, bro. Just get out of here. This empty doesn't belong here. Empty does not belong here. Okay. All right. Okay, I keep getting an Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, but these are aces. Give me 1 second. Let me try to draw again for Libra to see what's up. There's something else here with these cards. Give me 1 second. Hey, Foxes on Mars. Welcome back. Long time no see. Seeing Virgo, and it was definitely for me. Yay, Kay. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you resonated. Don't deceive people, scammers. Now, you know what's to scam your name? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Let me stop. You're gonna get offended. You're gonna get offended by that. Yeah, and I said it. I'm brown, so I can say that shit. Yo, let me stop. Jocelyn, not today. Sorry, y'all. It's just people are trying me today, so that they want to get their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yo, did I just say that? Forgive me. I take that back. Libra. 6522. I'm gonna go to hell. All right, Libra. This is a cute little mix-up. I don't know. I'm getting somebody's feeling like exhausted a little bit. There's a little exhaustion going on for Libra this week. It's almost as if you're tired of trying to balance the scales. I'm getting you're tired of trying to balance the scales. I'm getting for some of you guys, it could be like your partnerships. It doesn't have to be sexual relationships, but I'm getting relationships in general. I'm getting you're tired of trying to figure out how to balance your relationships. So for some of you guys, you could either be too on the overgiving side or not giving enough. And you're learning how to be right in the middle. So if you're loving and giving and you keep trying to rescue or save your relationships, I'm getting you're learning that comes at a cost to your peace of mind, your soul, your happiness, versus you not being open and not giving anybody a chance because you've been there and you don't want to go there. But I'm getting that doesn't make you happy either, right? So you're trying to it's almost as if you're giving this up to the universe because you're saying, I don't know how to deal with people and my relationships, so I need help. And I feel like the minute you ask for help, all of a sudden you're not as confused, because this is confusion. All of a sudden you're not as confused anymore, because it was never really up to you to figure it all out. It was never, it's like you were carrying other people's like baggage for them. It was like you were trying to help somebody out, but because they couldn't figure out their own life, but it was never your responsibility. And I figured that once you surrendered this to the divine and said, I need help, that's when you realize you were caring for people that you shouldn't have. You were doing more than you should have, whether that's in work, relationships. Like, it's like you were the one was always the responsible one. Because that's what Libra does. They want to care, they want to love, they want peace, they want harmony. But it's always sometimes it could be at the cost to you. And I feel like this season you're like, not anymore. It's just not worth it. It almost feels like this is the 10 of Cups, but I'm getting, it almost seems like this is you carrying all of these like things for people. Trying to balance everybody's life out for them. That is not your job. That is theirs. And I feel like people know this about you, which is why they took advantage. They knew you would try to help them out and they played victim. Because they knew you would do it for them. But I'm getting this is good practice for you, because I'm getting that you went from either doing that, helping them out, to not helping anyone at all, and that didn't make you happy either, right? Because we're also humanitarians. We like to help people, but I'm getting that this balancing act that you're doing for you this season, Libra, it's helping you out. Because you're learning how to deal with people. With 7th house partners, you're learning how to be giving, but not 100% of self, right? You can't give yourself 100%. That energy should go to you first. And I feel like that's what you're working on this season. And you're going to look really good by next year. You're going to be such a pro when it comes to dealing with people. You're actually going to enjoy your relationships, because they're not going to be a task. They're not going to be hard work or homework. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, relationships are hard work, okay? But you were trying to take on somebody else's responsibility for them. There's a huge difference. That is unbearable. That is exhausting. How is that balancing the scales if you're the one holding everything and then this other person carries nothing? So the scales have to be balanced. Give this responsibility, give it back to them. The minute you do, I'm telling you, you're going to be happier. You're going to be freer. You're going to realize, yes, you can solve everybody's problems, but why do you want to do that? Why? Why would you want to do that? See? There you go. But you're learning, and I'm getting by next year you're going to be so good at this. You learned. I'm getting you're the type of person that you learned this season. So good for you. Be forgiving, be understanding of yourself, and realizing that that's not, the divine's trying to teach you that that's not the way to live. You deserve better from yourself. Okay? Situations, a friend lost my face job, in a new area. Are you reading the cards? Yes, Faraz Mafala. I'm on Libra right now. Libra. The first time I was in a meeting, I was told that the first thing. You're feeling so hurt by people. Oh my God, he came back. Pointing out the nonsense you're doing so you feel like insulting back. That shows how weak you are. I told you don't even believe this nonsense. This is so funny, dude. You came back. Bro, you need help. You came back to my channel just to argue. That Leo reading was for you. You like to insult people and you like to poke and prod because you feel like that's the only way you're seen, empty. You're not. People will see you as you are. You just have to show up not wanting to fight people. You have to believe you're worthy of being. So just be you, be authentic, show up as you. You don't know how people are actually going to receive you. What if people are actually nice to you, empty? What if people are actually really loving towards you, but you would have never known that because you're over here insulting people because that's how you think you get along with them? Anyways, hi dear, how are you? I'm doing good, Sarhead. I'm doing good. All right. Elite basketball, the most common way of dealing is to get the right person to do. Right, but I'm getting that this has nothing to do with another person. This all has to do with you, right? Not, I don't know if this reading is for you or not. I'm saying Libra, okay? Libra is learning to balance, not overdo and not be too selfish. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a good balance. This is why you look good this season, Libra. This is what the divine's been preparing you for. To deal with people in a way where it's you can give, but you're not sacrificing yourself whole. That doesn't get you anywhere. If anything, that means you don't trust in the divine. When you overgive like that, that means you don't trust. Because you think you're not enough, so you have to overgive and overgive and overgive so that people can finally see your worth. That has nothing to do with trusting the divine, that you're perfect as you are. And you just give what you need to, nothing more, nothing less. Okay? All right. Libra, that was for Libra. The next sign is going to be for my Saggy. Saggy. The most, let me show them as a young girl with the most beautiful. I love you too. I love you. Did Empty reply? Just that dude needs help. I'm guessing it's a dude because his name is Empty. All right. Scorpio. I'm gonna use, for you guys, I'm gonna use the Black Moon Astrology cards. I'm gonna mix this with the Starseed Oracle deck. Okay. This is beautiful. The only way I could do that is to go ahead and send. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I understand. All right. Scorpio. Okay, beautiful. This reading is really interesting. It's a little scary. I'm scared of the reading because this is new information for me. I feel like this is triggering me in a way. I don't even know what it is yet, but I'm going to step into this. Scorpio, 7430, 7430, 7430, 7. Okay. I'm getting sisterhood, best friends. I'm getting friendships. I'm getting somebody's getting prepared this season, Scorpio, to either elevate what you think the word friendship means to you, or just like deepening your friendships or your relationships with people. I'm getting somebody's getting insight on what it is to be a friend. You've experienced both sides of the coins, being with friends, without friends, being alone, being with others. And I'm getting that you're getting ready for a deeper sense of relationships or a deeper sense of responsibility when it comes to your friendships. Building friendships that are going to be worth your while. But remember, people say they want friendships like that. Everybody that has friendships, good friendships like that, know that it takes years to build upon that. It takes years to get to know someone. It takes hardships to see if they're actually the ones that'll stick around with you when times get tough. They're the ones that you can go and celebrate with, right? But I'm getting it's a deeper bond or a deeper meaning of relationships, friendships as a whole. There you go. I'm getting some of you guys, Scorpios, I'm getting you're knowing you've been there you go. That's why it was triggering. You've been a good friend and you've been a bad friend. I feel everybody's been there, right? But I'm getting that you've seen both sides of the coin of what it is to be a good friend, what it is to be a bad one. You've experienced good friendships, bad ones. And I'm getting that you've went through so many lessons about owning, the definition of owning, having friendships, but for the right intentions, for the right reasons. So a lot of you guys thought, well, okay, there's a lot of people that will see friendships as transactional. If you have this, I'll hang out with you because you have things that I may need from you. Do you see what I'm saying? Or I want friends, so I'm going to offer this, that, and the third because I feel like I have so much to offer. I have good connections. I have this, I have that. So people would want to be drawn towards me. So I'm getting, you've been in that place. You know exactly what happens when you try to make friends out of a transactional. Do you see what I'm saying? Out of it being transactional or expecting something out of them versus what a real friendship is. It's not expecting anything from them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's like you getting a higher understanding of what it is to be a real friend. Because you've been both. And now you realize that in order for you to have that type of friendship where you guys can trust each other and be there for each other and love each other and support each other, you have to set that example, right? And so I'm getting, if you already made your amends and righted wrongs between your friendships in the past and friendships now, I'm getting that that's why you've healed this area where maybe your relationships were transactional. Doesn't have to be just finances. It could have been for benefit. You were friends with people out of benefit. You were friends with people out of habit. It could have been anything like that. Versus now you understand that real friendships are not like that. And so now you're growing as a person, and so is your perspective on friendships. And here you are being ready to experience friendships at a deeper level. And I feel like this is exactly what you've needed. Some of you guys literally, this has to do with brotherhood, righting wrongs when it comes to your brothers and sisters, right? Meaning like, again, people. If you struggled with relationships and people, it's like you're owning up to that part of your life. And that's why it's ready. You're ready for something better and bigger. Congratulations, Scorpio. This is beautiful. It's almost as if you're the one that owns up to the darkness within you when it comes to your friendships. I don't want to say, I'm getting that maybe you learned this from a parent when you were little, or people people can teach you that in society, right? Why do you think rich people have friends, a lot of people around them, right? Because it's like, what do they get out of it in return? And I'm getting that you see that. You've seen where you've been selfish and where you've needed to right your wrongs. And that's made you a better friend in the long run. Or that prepared you or taught you lessons about that's not how you want to be anymore. That's not who you want to be. And so you fixed that. You went and saw the darkness within you and you fixed it. And good for you. because we all do that. We all have to learn this lesson. I feel like you learned this lesson with grace. It was a little triggering. So if for some of you guys, you're seeing something within yourself that shows that you weren't the best friend, like the best, you weren't really a good friend, or you might have been a little bit on the selfish side. This is you seeing that and acknowledging it and being, learning to want to be better. And that's a really cool thing. That's a good place to be. Okay? All right, that was for my Scorpio. I have a question about the new job that you were looking for. You mean a new job that you were looking for? Or are you talking to me? I love you, follow you always. Thank you. Hey, Sandra, welcome, welcome. How can we fix the streets of Philadelphia? Thank you. For the people that have been working with me, what's going on in my life? The new job. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. All right, that was for Scorpio. The next sign is going to be for my Saggies. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. For Saggies, I'm going to use the Delusion Tarot, and I'm going to mix it with the Starseed Oracle deck. Let me use the Starseed Oracle deck first. Hello, Daniel. Hey, Shandan. I wasn't expecting this from Saggies. This one is gonna be a doozy. Okay, Saggies, I see y'all, I'm doing good, Rajesh. I'm doing well. How are you? All right, Saggies. Oh, it keeps happening. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Saggy. Yeah, Saggies, that's right. 8217, 8217. Thank you. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. I'm getting somebody seeing their life in reverse or upside down. I'm getting you have like, okay, let's say you lived your life a certain way your whole life. Okay, and it's helped. The only reason you've lived it this way is because it's who you've been. It's helped you get as far as you've come. Like, this is your lifestyle, is who you are, it defines you. Only something happens to you this week, or it's happening to you now. I don't know if the divine dared you to, or something happens to you, but you end up, I feel like when you start seeing things or accessing information in a different perspective, it's because something comes in and changes you. I feel like something big happens to you this week, or something significant happens to you, and it's like, it's an awakening. This is such an awakening. It's going to scare you a little bit, because I'm getting, you're so confident and so certain about your life and the way you're living it, that whenever this thing comes in, it's almost as if it's a tower, because it's a change in perspective though. So I don't know if it's going to be in the physical, but something's going to change you to the point where your perspective on things, the way you lived your life, is going to completely change. I mean, you're going from, you jump in. It's a whole different perspective. You're being encouraged to jump into this, and all of a sudden you come in and look, you see things differently. The world's in reverse. Do you see what I'm saying? You're seeing things from a different perspective now. You're gaining information that you never would have been open to or understanding towards, because you didn't need it at the time. The way you were living was enough. The way you were living was perfect for you. And now it's like, it's a different perspective, and you can't unsee it now. Once you have access to it, you don't go back, which is why I'm getting like a spiritual awakening, or something's going to happen to you that's going to make you get into a spiritual awakening. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's a big one. It's going to turn your whole life upside down, is what I'm getting. You will no longer live the same way you were living. It's like almost as if you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I was living like this. This isn't even real anymore. I was living, I don't want to say you were living a lie. I just want to say that you were only living out of a limited sense of understanding, a limited perspective, a limited, I don't even want to say limited because that's in a way that's defining something, right? I want to say it's like your perspective is going to change completely and you didn't even see it coming. You thought that your way was the right way, and then when things change, circumstances change, it's like now you have to change your thinking. It's just what it is. So the divine's saying like this new way of thinking, this new way of being, is going to require more faith from you because again, it's different. Now you have to operate from these set of rules or this type of lifestyle or these circumstances. You are going to have to operate from a different way of being that you've operated your whole life in the past. And now it's almost as if, okay, this is... I don't want to scare y'all, so let me not say nothing. It's that saying like as above, so below, but when you enter the darkness, like only the darkness can save you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like that. It's a saying like that. Like, I don't want to say only the devil can help you once you're in hell, right? But it's like, only your demons could help you out of this one. Your own inner demons, your own inner shadows are going to be able to lead you out of this darkness or whatever this is that changes for you. They're the ones that you're going to rely on to help you. Okay? For others of you that is not that deep or that serious, I'm getting that you're just going to go through an awakening and it's going to be different because again, it's like you've been needing this. So if some of you guys have been in reverse for a long time and you've been in the darkness for a long time, I'm getting you're about to see the light. So it's the complete opposite of where you've been. So if you've been in the dark, you're going to see the light now. And you're going to be like, whoa, you're going to be terrified because again, if you've been in the dark for a long time, you are lacking faith, right? And so when you see the clarity, when you see a beautiful, bright sky, and you see the world being just and lovely and beautiful, you're going to really struggle in that too, because now you're going to go from believing that there's only darkness to there's light now. Now I have to think differently. I have to be differently. It's a different strategy on how to live and go according to that plan. Okay? All right. That was for Saggies. The next sign is going to be for my Capricorns. I pray you come to the light, Jesus Christ. I am in the light with Jesus Christ. Who isn't? We all have light and we all have dark. What is your channel about? Tarot. But just information. Information that you may need to hear. That's it. I'm sorry if you got offended, but I didn't insult you. That's just what I think about this. All I want to know is that divine you're talking about. I didn't delete you, Empty. Somebody else did that again, by the way. It wasn't me. Your mom's so offended. Time me out again. They just understand that you're distracting from the reading, you know, so they gotta do what they gotta do. I'm not gonna tell them no, that's what they feel they gotta do, that's what they gotta do. That's them, that's what you gotta be nice to them, not me. All right. Cappy. Okay, so Empty, divine you're talking about, it's God. You can call it whatever. It's God. Empty. God. You can call it Allah, you could call it the universe, you can call it Jesus Christ, you can call it Buddha. It's a power greater than yourself that could restore you to sanity. Anybody that's been in program knows, right? That's what it is. They're like, yeah, that's program related right there. All right. Interesting. Cappies. I love this earth energy for my Cappies. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Yo, this is beautiful. Empty, she said, God. Rebecca. I love how she just kept it simple. She knew the level of understanding there was there. I love it. Okay, Cappy, 9006, 9006, 9006. Y'all funny. Y'all are really funny. Y'all talk about me being shady. Y'all are the best. You guys are subtle with your shade though. I love it. I love y'all so much. Drift. Welcome back, Drift. Yo, Rebecca. Exactly. She's like, yep, okay. Cool. All right. Cappy, I'm getting weight. Some of you guys, this is going to be really difficult for my Cappies because Cappies, you guys are all about your hard work and your commitments and your success, and you're all about what drives you. Success drives you. Your work fulfills you. You're like Virgo in that aspect, right? When it comes to that. But the divine's saying to wait. Oh my God, you did all of that, Empty, just to talk shit? I can't. Oh my God, we just talked about showing up as you are. Just show up as you are. Chill, bro. You do too much. Okay, anyways, Cappy, just wait. You see this beautiful energy? The divine's saying stay still for a second. Don't take any action this week because I know some of you guys are trying to take action, but there's things being woven for you that you don't see coming. They're on the other side for you. Things are being handled by the divine, your guys. You just don't see it yet because you're not through. The divine's not through working with you first. There's certain things you have to heal from, deal with, nourish. It's saying it's not time yet. Things are being woven in the background. You just don't see it. You need to have faith right now more than ever. Faith is what keeps you from taking action when you don't need to. When you take action because you don't have faith, things don't work out. But you need to have enough faith to know that if you rest and wait until the divine tells you go, you'll know when. But right now, the reason why the divine wants you to wait is to water your garden, nourish, self-care, tender. Look how this person's just sitting there, healing himself, right? Gender doesn't matter. Healing the body, sitting there with spirit and nourishing yourself, self-care, not even worrying about, just being with you, in tune with self. I think it's beautiful. With whale and orca elders, yeah, it's like, I feel like there's something there about you healing that is a priority first before it pushes you in any certain direction, meaning God will eventually lead you where you need to, take you where you need to go. But right now, you need to heal. And once you do that, it's like the divine needs you to go within and figure something out through this healing. Once you heal, there's something you're going to realize. There's something about self-worth here. You're going to feel confident enough, or like you validated yourself here with this healing and there's something you're going to figure out about who you are once you do that. And then you can take action. Then you're going to be called to move. That's when you take action. But right now it's painful and you don't want, right? It's like, you want to move because you're in pain, but really there's something there for you to discover. So go into that darkness. Even when you feel alone, isolated, depressed, like let yourself heal from that. Sit in the darkness, sit still in the pain. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to hear. And once you hear it, once you finally face whatever that fear is and tap into that darkness, it's like you'll be free. You're going to be set free. Cappies. How to deal with a Sagittarius woman that's a love interest. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Is he still there? Okay. B. Hey, B. Let me see something. How to deal with a Sagittarius woman that's a love interest. Okay, Hakeem, give me a second. I'm still on Capricorns. All right, that was for my Capricorns. The next sign is going to be for my Aquariuses. It's getting hot in here. Ooh, Aquarius. Aquarius. We're going to Aquarius and then Pisces, and then we're done. I'm chill, sister. Hope you really are in the light with Jesus. If you're not, hope you get there. ASAP. God bless people. Yeah, he just doesn't get it. That's okay. That's okay, Auntie. We're all in a different place. That's okay. I understand. Where are you from? The U.S. The U.S. Okay. Aquarius, Aquarius. This is beautiful. Yo, Aquarius. I'm getting boss status. Which one? Which one? Hold on, let me redraw that. I don't know which one it was calling me to get. Because it was like 3 of the cards that were on the side. I didn't know which one it wanted me to go with. Hold on. Aquarius. Alright. Come on. Alright, nothing's coming out. There's just so much in these 2 cards. I really don't need to get any more cards, really. I just, I just like to have all the information, but there's so much here. Alright. Aquas, 9634, 9634. Okay, I have lost lands and deep cellular healing. For you though, it's really beautiful energy. I'm getting somebody found their confidence. Somebody found their confidence this week. Somebody found it's like you forgot that you were it. You forgot that this is your life, that you are everything in this game of life. I feel like you forgot that you were the boss. That what you say goes when it comes to the matters of your own life. What you are your priority, the priority. And there's something about, there's this beauty that's coming out of you. Gender doesn't matter. You could be a man, okay? There's this beauty that comes out of you by just there's this beauty about you because you know your worth. Something happens to you this week and it's like somebody tries to knock you out of your pedestal. Somebody tried it with you. And not in a disrespect. Okay, no, let me take that back. Somebody did something to hurt you. But this person has done this time and time again. This person that's hurt you, this could be like a mom, a dad. This could be like something real big, okay? So somebody that you grew up with that had such a hold on you, bro. This person had a hold on you. You could be married, I don't know. But whoever this person is, it's a deep... This person is a cause of a deep wound that you've had for years. And I'm getting that you literally... were like, enough is enough. And I think that you let this person hit you one more time with that they cut you again with they won't every time this person hurts you, they keep deepening the wound in your heart. And I'm getting that this week you were like, you know what, get the fuck out of here. You literally went within and said, fuck you, you don't have that much power over me. Sorry that I had to curse. I just think somebody finally figured out that no one has control over you like that. And they will never have that type of control over you like that ever again. This has to be somebody like a parent, an older sibling, like an aunt, somebody that made your life a fucking nightmare. They used you, they exploited you. It could be a partner. Somebody exploited you and used you and you thought that that's how it was supposed to be because that's the only example you learned from this person. And I'm getting this week, you were like, fuck that. I will not do what you say. And if you cut me out of your life, I don't give a shit. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay? Because you took your power back that day. And look at you. Yes, you're crying. Don't get me wrong. You're going to fucking cry like a motherfucker. Okay? You're going to cry. But you chose yourself. You know what matters more? To me, one of the best things you can ever have is self-respect. Self-respect comes in all type of ways. And I'm telling you, this week, you chose you over this person's love for you. And again, I don't know if this is whoever this person is, okay? They know how to cut you. They know how to hurt you. They've done it their whole lives because they're hurt themselves. But to you, it's like, I don't give up. I don't care is what I'm getting from you. I don't care. You no longer have control over me like that. And look what happens to you. Deep cellular healing. You realize that this person, although this person caused a lot of your problems, that doesn't mean they're going to fix you. That doesn't mean they're going to attempt to make amends or fix the situation. They're not meant to do that. They don't know how to do that. And so you finally realize that. And you're like, why am I relying on you to fix me when I can do that for myself? But then losing this person also means choosing yourself. Because you would never allow somebody who's that reckless with their life to be around you so that they can hurt you again. That is too reckless. And I feel like you finally realize that that's not who you want to be. This isn't for everybody. This is only for somebody that really feels that, because 9 times out of 10 people always go back to their perpetrator. They go back to their, significant other who abuses them, beats them, or whatever. That they're just hurtful. They lie, they cheat, they manipulate, they steal from you. This person has caused, like, they're your demon. This person is a demon in your life. They've caused nothing but hell and havoc in your life. And I feel like you can no longer keep allowing this influence in your life. For some of you guys, this is a parent. Or somebody who raised you. For others, it's a relationship that they're pretty much the same. They're a representation, or they reflect one of your parents. And you realize you can no longer live like that. Lost lands. Yeah, this was your life. You were lost before you reclaimed yourself. You reclaimed your life again because it's yours and solely yours. You no longer give access. You will not give this person access to your life if they keep doing that to you. Good for you. Good for you for setting boundaries. Yeah, look. It's not your fault. I just think that when it comes to this person, you have a loving energy. You just love this person. You really just wanted this person to love you, and they couldn't. They couldn't because they didn't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to love themselves. So it really breaks your heart. All you've ever wanted was this person to acknowledge you. And they still cannot. And I feel like that's one of the burdens you're going to have to carry with you for the rest of your life. These are just people that can never love you in that way, and you're going to have to be okay with it. You're going to have to. What else are you going to do? You can't run to them. They're not going to help you. They can't. You can't run to addictions. That's not going to help you either. You're going to have to deal with these emotions, and you'll be okay. All right, that was for my Aquarius. The next sign is going to be for my Pisces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am a Pisces, yes. Breeding rats and gaming. Did she just say it, Ashley? Breeding rats and gaming, that's hilarious. I love it. What's up? Hey, welcome, Rajaram, sorry. It's so funny when we talk about some real heavy shit, like people leave. People leave the chat. They're like, I can't. It happens. It's really hard. It's really difficult. I don't blame y'all. I really don't. Pisces, the last sign of the day. The last sign of the day. The last sign of the day. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I'm gonna use Let me just do it now. 104.58. 104.58 for Pisces. Is it already 11? Dang. All right, perfect. Right on time. All right, I got Star Brothers with karmic relationships, but Horus energy. Horus, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. When we talk about Horus, these are Egyptian beliefs, but I really do think it's a... I'm getting more shadow aspect than anything is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting this is you finally connecting with like the darkness within you and like telling the darkness that you're not so far away, that you actually want to connect with this version of yourself and you want to build a bridge and communicate with this version of yourself. You want to be friends with this version of yourself. You want this version of yourself to live out in your everyday existence. But that's scary because you guys know what your shadow has done. You guys know how dark your shadow is, right? Only you know. I know my shadow is really dark. And I know that there's always a risk. Like even right here when I'm reading to you guys, you see my shadow comes out all the time. And I'm saying like there's a risk that you have to take when it comes to exposing that version of yourself. But I feel like you underestimate how much more tamed you're going to feel. Okay, you're not just releasing your shadow and it's causing destruction all over you. That's not what's happening. I'm getting you guys are being vigilant. You're allowing your shadow to live out through everyday life with you, and that's a good thing. Why? Because you know what happens when you let your shadow out like that? Your talents are displayed for everyone to see. Yeah, where do you think your talents come from? The darkness. The version of you that wants to be seen. The version of you that wants success. The version of you that wants to be, you know, number one in whatever you do. That's the competitor in you. There's goodness to the darkness, right? And I feel like it's like you love yourself enough to expose this version of yourself or to let this version of yourself live out with you, with the light. So you're allowing the light to tame this version of you, the darkness. And you're trusting in the divine or your higher self, right? To show you. You're trusting the divine to show you how you could live with both. The dark and the light. It's showing you how. That's what creates a whole, right? Yin and yang. But that's the growth. That's the growth. You might have never in a million years have thought you could allow your shadow to live with you like the way it does now. But there, look, you do it now and you're happier than ever. I'm getting you're happier and you respect yourself for it. Because it's like when you live with your shadow, you're choosing you, right? It's loyalty to self, right? Because remember, the shadow isn't just displaying your unique gifts and abilities and you seeking success. Your shadow protects you. The darkness protects you from other people's darkness. That's what makes you draw boundaries with people. Because if you don't feel safe, you're like, I don't want you anywhere near me, and you close it up. That's what the shadow does too. And so I'm getting that like the shadow actually has a purpose when you allow it to come to the surface and live out throughout the day with you. And I feel like you're learning that and you feel so confident now. You feel like you chose yourself, you're loyal to yourself, you're protective of yourself, and you just look so good. These are your shadows when they're next to you and they're tamed. They're just protecting you. They're guiding, watching over you. That's what they're doing. That's what their purpose is. Good for you. This looks really sexy. I'm a Pisces. Yes, yes. All right, the next card. Do I really want to do it? Yep. First house, transformation. Look at this. The things you hated about yourself so much in the past, you love now. For example, if you were egotistical, right? This is an example. If you were all egotistical and you were afraid to show that part of yourself because you didn't like that version of yourself, here you are showing that now. Look how pretty you actually look. You weren't egotistical at all. You just needed to use your ego in a certain way. There's certain things that your ego can bring to you that you didn't anticipate. until you put it to the test. Do you see what I'm saying? Once you accept yourself as being egoistic, because we all are to a certain degree, I'm getting that now your ego is helping you in ways that you could have never imagined. 6, 7, yeah. It's like your grand entrance. And then again, 2 people protecting you. Being tamed though, it's light and dark. Do you see what I'm saying? You're heavily protected, bro. Heavily protected by the darkness and the light within you. That is a very balanced person. This is why I like this energy for you, Pisces. This is gorgeous. People can learn from you. Do you know how hard it is to become a master of your demons and the darkness and then the light? Do you know how hard that is? It takes people years to do that. And I feel like you figured that out in a very short amount of time due to everything you've been through. This sounds so cliche, but like you rule the underworld and you rule the heavens. You rule it all because it's your life. You rule your own heaven in the underworld. It's your life, it's your game, it's your everything, and you understand it. That's why you run the game. You can run the game as the way you see it fit. You run your life the way you see it fit because it's yours. You take full accountability for it. The good and the bad. That's what makes you so powerful. That's what makes you, remember, the most enlightened people are considered kind of weird and crazy because we are. You have to have both. Carl Jung says it all the time. You believe. But it's Pisces, the 2 fish, right? It's one and the other. Both. You're a powerhouse. You believe in you and everything that you stand for. Good for you. Water element did want to come out earlier. Yeah, bro, you're the type of person that people are kind of scared of you because they know you are so loving to yourself, and even the parts of self that you should hate or that society would deem not cool. Those are the versions of self that you do love, and so you scare people because you're letting people know that it's okay. That it's okay to bring that darkness forth. Bring it forth. Bring it and love it and tame it. You're that person. You're that radical thinker. You're that outside of the box thinker. You're just that person that's so tapped into their darkness. It's scary. In a good way. I come back. Okay. I did much dirt. I pray to be an old man. I did so much dirt. Well, do you accept the dirt that you've done? Right? Do you accept it? That's the only question. Because if you accept that you forgave yourself, there's nothing to forgive. It is what it is. You can make amends and atonement for it this lifetime. If you really are sorry, there's nothing else to do. Do you see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people live out the life they want to live because they feel that pain. Like if you don't forgive yourself, you're going to live like a person that doesn't forgive themselves. But if you do forgive yourself, you'll be happier. So why not release that burden that you hold over yourself? Okay. I think that's it. That was for my Pisces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. That's it. I wanted to do playtime, but I'm kind of tired, and I don't know if anybody else wants to play. I'm tired. I did it. I just it was a lot of work today. Yeah. What is this about? Everlasting base. I'm guessing base. We just finished a 12 sign forecast. You're welcome, White Runs. I just finished a 12 sign forecast, so that's like Aries all the way to Pisces. It took us like 2 hours, literally 2 hours to do this. So I think that's it. I'm gonna call it. I'm really tired. Unless if somebody has a question, you better ask it now because I literally want to log out. Cool. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining with me. I love y'all. No, please don't go. Oh my God, she's back. Okay, okay. Please don't go. Okay, I won't go. I'm just playing. I'm tired, inappropriate laughter. I'm tired. I was on here for 2 hours and then I worked all day earlier. And then I have to go work out. I don't even know if I'm gonna work out today. I'm too tired. Shout out to inappropriate laughter. Inappropriate laughter. We didn't see eye to eye at first, but you're converted. You're converted now. Good night, Jocelyn. Thank you. You're welcome. Boy, Ross is like, don't go either. Okay, okay. I'll stay for like a couple of minutes, okay? I have my coffee. We're drinking it. We're cool. I don't have to work tomorrow. Thank you, Rebecca. It's just so hot. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. See eye to eye, Jocelyn. Eye to eye. Do we? Because I have 4 eyes, literally. I got glasses. I can't see shit. I'm blind. So your eyes might work better than mine. I'm blind. I'm deaf. I'm everything, man. I don't even know. You know what I do? I know why I'm deaf as hell. Headphones used to be like all the way up. The noise used to be like up, up, up. Yeah. I love you guys so much. Hopefully you guys are doing good on this beautiful Monday. I mean, Sunday. To all my Mexicans, happy Mexican Independence Day. Viva Mexico. I love y'all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I love you guys. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.